Like in your time, amFOSS wasn't really big, like you
Mhm.
mentioned.
Right.
So, what really drew you to the club? What was um, the incentive? What did you really hear about the club that made you feel like, oh, I really want to join this?
Hmm. So I unlike today when we have like dedicated programs where we talk to the first years who come in and say, look, we have this club, we do all these things. It's a very nice place to be. If you want to join us, please come us. There was no recruiting that was happening at that time. I was, as in, well, at least for me, that's not how I came to into the club. There was no recruiting when I was joining, but after I joined, we made sure that next year we actually go talk to people. So that was, I kind of started the, or at least I was there when the whole recruiting process started. So the way I met, the way I entered Force Club was, well, it's a very nice story. So I was in my first semester, somewhere midway through it, and I had this person who was teaching the electrical and electronics lab. I don't know if you have that course till now. I'm not familiar with. Do you still have it?
We
It's
had
called
that
the.
Yeah, yeah,
in
we do.
some semester. We had that course. Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
Electrical
it should be
engineering.
done. If
yeah,
you had it, it would have been
yeah.
in first year. So there was this person who was teaching the lab component of that for us. His name is Akshay Nagarajan. He's a good friend of mine. So he was teaching that when I was actually in his class. So uh, you of course you haven't been to campus. So on campus we have these big notice boards scattered around where they post flyers of contests that other institutions or other companies are organizing, where college students can participate. So I used to just keep reading these notice boards. I was just curious what is going on. I was just exploring. Yeah, I had some exposure to computer science. I was just like, okay, we should probably do some stuff like this. It sounds fun. So one day I was looking at this notice board and there was this competition. Some contest by HP. I think I had no idea what it was, and the flyer made no sense to me. So then I saw him. I just saw Akshiji walk by. So I asked him, "Do you know what this is?" Right? And he said, "Okay, I don't really know what this is, but I think it's time we go meet somebody. I'm going to introduce you to a person who works in ARL. It's Vipin sir. I had no idea who that was at that time. So he said, okay, come on, let's go meet him. So he just drags me along. We're going down from the ground floor up to the ARL office, which is somewhere on the second or the third floor. Interestingly, on the way, I saw another friend of mine from my class. You probably know him, Rahul Krishnan. So
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
saw him walking down on the. He was going down the other way when we were walking this way. So I asked him, "Hey, we are going to meet this person to talk about this contest. Do you want to come?" And he said, "Okay, yeah, I'll also come." So the two of us went. I
Oh, okay.
literally just saw him on the way. Asked him, and we just, both of us just went there, and we met Vipin sir, and I think he asked us a lot of questions of what we are interested in, what we like to do, why are we here, what are we studying, and why did you take computer science? Kind of the typical questions that he used to ask for any new person that he meets to get an idea of what they do. I think we sat there talking to him. I think it was supposed to be only like 15 minutes. I think that we were 15 minutes that we actually talked to him. I think it ended up going for more than an hour. We were just sitting there talking about various things. He was telling us about the Code for Freedom, the CTF team. Yeah. And then he said, okay, just give this. I told him I was kind of interested in security. And he said, okay, sounds good. Why don't you? We have this team here. They participate in these competitions. And then some of those members were there actually at that time. So he said, why don't you come by and give this a shot and we'll see how it goes. So there was no plan. I didn't even know something like Force Club existed when I joined campus. It was just this very chance meeting that happened and things just happened.